Well, I was in the market for a smartwatch. Had a Galaxy Watch 5. It was okay 3 years ago. So then I started looking around and I found this TicWatch. I don't know, sounded like Take on My Hand. A weird name, but what's not weird nowadays? Anyway, it was actually a pretty good watch. It was a little bit heavier than Samsung. It had a rotating crown for fast checking and stuff, fast charging, and a few other things. But here's the problem. The Galaxy Watch, well, it's a Galaxy Watch. We all know that it has a lot more features with Samsung phones than any other phone, like, for example, a OnePlus. So that's, you don't get a lot of settings. You get a lot of stuff, but you don't get the Samsung crap. Basically, like Samsung Sync and whatever. A little bit more features, but it still works. And I don't know what's the beef with these watches. I mean, the Galaxy Watch 7 is pretty good. It lasts me over 2 days. I make calls on it. I get notifications on it. Sure, I got AOD off and constant monitoring off because I don't need that. I'm 44 years old. And with just a simple mod, you can get your blood pressure monitoring enabled, which kind of works. I got this Mimizu Chinese blood pressure monitor from Amazon for 20 bucks to compare it and calibrate it. I even checked one in Publix, and it's pretty accurate. You got your ECG, which it is there, sleep apnea, which you need to calibrate, I guess. Never used that, I don't have that issue, but you can unlock this even though FDA locked it. So it's also on the watch. Oh, right there in the menu. Blood pressure. You can test it, measure it. Yeah, and it works pretty good. And this is the second day, and I have, what's that, 36% left for today. So battery lasts pretty good. As for the TicWatch, well, the following, you're gonna hear how it sounds. I can clearly hear clear sounds through the Samsung watch when you're making a phone call, which you can actually distinguish between hiss and piss. A TicWatch, if you don't know what the hell was the other person saying. Testing. Testing call quality. Call clarity. Test. One. 1, 2, 3. Hiss. Test. Echo. Testing call quality. It's clear and crisp. Crispy. Testing. Test. Call quality. Test. Testing. Hissing. Testing. Test. And that's pretty much the main reason why I send it back to Amazon, because for 150 bucks you can get a Galaxy Watch 7 LTE version on eBay in excellent condition, and a TicWatch is like $185, and it's heavier and it lacks a lot of features. The steps are not accurate, a lot of sensors are not accurate, they're just average stuff. Sure, it has watch faces that you can use from the older models, because the Galaxy Watch 7 has some new format, so it's not, so now it's watch face format, some other crap that Google came up with, so you can really use the older watch faces. But you know what, it's not a big deal breaker. Okay, a watch face can't, is not controlling the watch. So I don't know what the beef is, but also the TicWatch has a feature what's like called fast charging, or it charges within 35 minutes from 0 to 100. And it has also ultra low consumption display. Yeah, it's great. It did last 4 days, but why have that ultra low consumption display if you can charge it within half an hour? I don't see the bonus here, but the Galaxy Watch 0 to 100 about an hour and a half. Big deal. You can survive without it for an hour and a half. You will not die. So I don't see what the big deal is. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about TicWatch. There's not much ticking about it, and well, it went back to Amazon, so I don't know. Galaxy Watch 7 is a pretty good watch. Lightweight, always works, much more universal. I ain't got nothing to complain about, so if you do, well, tough luck for you. The mod that unlocks the blood pressure monitoring is called SHM MOD. You just Google it. It's all over the place. It's on YouTube. There's a video. The guy tells you how to do it. It's very easy, very simple. It works for Tizen, whatever you call it in Wear OS. So, but it's all here. It's easy stuff. It tells you everything, how to do it, how to connect it, how to make it work. There's pretty simple stuff. So, yeah, the guide is right there on YouTube. Everything's online. Basically, unlock it and get your monitor.